All right, sorry about that. I was just getting the
Not me.
restream set up to my channel. Who's the moderator?
Restream it, baby. Restream it, EBT.
Restream it. Get that
I'm
Combo
word
kid,
out.
restream it.
Provo, come on.
all right.
Even
I'm all
right.
EBT, let's
What's
get
that
it
cook
out
here?
there.
What
We're
is
being
that cook
pussies,
here?
you little pussies.
That's fine. We'll just let it cook here.
Restream had come out with this feature a
I gotta
long time
restream.
ago.
It's StreamYard that came
I
out
got-
with the feature.
I got a
Just-
nice conspiracy
No.
lined up. Truther
Pick it
Cop, go. I
Hey,
mean,
real quick, I'll be back and just
Go
give me
ahead.
a little
maybe
bit.
everybody's go ahead. Maybe everybody on this panel is familiar with it, but I put it in the private chat. Maybe I'd like to hear BurnEye's thought on this or EBT's. If it's old and walkthrough news, it's the 1951 Point Saint Esprit mass poisoning. Now, this is MK Ultra to me. This is something more. This is something bigger than just simple bread poisoning. But are you guys familiar with this event?
In the 50s?
Well, Provo, can I ask you to reverse your camera? That's what I'm trying to. I wish I could reverse your camera. That's what I want. I want to be able to reverse cameras now. That's my new feature. That's what I want.
StreamYard will add that feature. And yes,
better?
it was the company Restream that originally came up with this, like your guest could restream your stream, but they canceled that feature, and StreamYard listened to my constant suggestions and nagging to add it to theirs, and they stepped it up and added 2 channels each. So, I got to spread that word.
Doing the Lord's work, this guy.
See?
But yeah, Provo,
I reverse your cam. Provo, reverse it. You can point to him.
Yeah, mirror.
Mirror. How do you do that again? I'm
you
trying to figure
go,
it out.
go to settings, go and just camera, and then it's a box to check.
Boom. See? Because he gave me the information. I'm saying, hey, what's up, EBT? You take the front line.
What's happening?
Hey, what about that link I posted in private chat? I want to get these guys.
All right, let's get to it, man.
I want to get to some Truther Cop shit.
Yeah, that was some CIA stuff.
Mass poisoning.
Is that really dosing people with acid? I guess.
Special Activities Division related to CIA supposedly involved with it or something.
I guess it's after Operation Paperclip, so the CIA would have been set up. The War Department then turned into the intelligence agencies and the Defense Department. So quite possible, Provo. Quite possible.
Mm-hmm. There was a stream the other day where we were talking about this as well. That got brought up. The idea of the fungus there. The what is it? The ergot or whatever.
Oh.
The Last of Us spreading that fungal virus.
Yeah, the Saint Anthony's fire, the ergot poisoning. So, are we all being kind of microdosed to some extent through the food lines?
The point is if they can poison you through the air, they'll try if they can make some money doing it.
Mm. Woodward TV recently made a video related to this about the dancing fever of like 15, 18 or something like that. I can't remember exactly. Caused by a similar kind of thing. Basically, there's a fungus among us. Enter the Stars has been talking about this lately a lot as well.
I was about to say when was the Spanish flu, but I guess that was World War II or World War One, way before.
World War I.
Yeah, World War One. Yeah.
EBT, before I rejoined, you were mentioning that you've been tracking the radar and the storms and tornadoes and stuff. Have you noticed a correlation at all between the tornadoes around the Doppler radar stations, and that they seem to be initiated at about the 50-mile mark from these radar stations and then head towards the actual Doppler itself?
Yeah, I've heard of this concept before. It's one of those ones I don't know whether it's if we can correlation and causation kind of thing. I don't know what we can do with that. But yeah, I do know from my experience though that. Hold on, I got to get in frame. I do know that I've seen that a lot of the major tornado damage is generally around major Doppler sites, though. I have noticed that.
So it's like you just keep that bit of information in your mind going forward, and as you see these new storms, and that it's these data points that keep adding up that tend to prove these hypotheses or disprove them. And since I did my interview with Dutch Sense a couple weeks ago and I got him to speak on this, he was the original discoverer of this phenomenon, and it had actually gotten him quite shadow banned several years ago when he first came out with it. But just in the past couple of weeks since doing that, I've had a lot of people myself sending me their personal details stating that they've experienced exactly this in those recent tornadoes that hit the States.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know just in my local area, generally, it does seem that when there is tornado damage, it does seem to be, it is near Doppler radar sites for sure.
Right? Like what first got me intrigued with this when Dutch Sense had come out with it is that in my city, Calgary, there's quite frequently these little twister touchdowns just north of Calgary, which is right north of our airport where the Doppler radar is, and in between Calgary and the next northern town city of Airdrie, and that they seem to always hit that one spot, which is literally right by the radar station.
Yeah.
No,
that would be interesting. I don't has he. If I was to go further into that idea, I think I would probably like focus on Iowa, probably where there would be like less high concentration of tornado activity, but like less Doppler radar sites. I think that would be a good place to good place to focus on.
Compare them against, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
sure.
that would be interesting. Yeah, I pay attention to the radar every day. I always have it popped out on a tab. NOAA used to have this really easy way to go and look at the national mosaic, where it was a composite of like all the sensor data. But now it's changed, and then you have to go through like it's way harder to use now. But
like what you'd think things would become simpler, like simpler.
They made it harder. Time. They made it harder to use. It used to just be you clicked on one, you had the national mosaic, and you could see like all the sensor overlays, and it was easy to do. Now you have to go through a bunch of loopholes. Yeah,
and then it's like, why would they make it harder unless they had something to hide? Say hi.
Oh, hi.
We got the groceries. Mission success.
Wait, so what? You're it's daylight there, so obviously you're on the West Coast, right?
Yeah, the sun is just setting 8 p.m. Mountain time here. Another 10 minutes and it will be dark.
I was thinking you were on the east side for some reason. But...
Mad dark by now. It's 3 hours later there.
Yeah, no, we's definitely west coasting. Well, almost just east of the Rockies.
Mountain Standard Time.
Nice.
Just making sure
I will be right back. I got to drive, so I just realized I'm cutting someone off. So I'm gonna put the phone down and see y'all in a few minutes.
We'll see you.
See you, man. I'll take you after one. There you go. Boom.
So I posted. Take the show where you want.
Yeah.
Truth Cup.
This one, the Morgiana milk.
Any of them. I posted a few other ones. The Great Smog, the milk, and
okay. I'm not gonna pull them all up at once while I'm live.
Yeah, but whatever one you're interested in. This one's.
I got this one up. So this is similar to the Morgiana fibers. Everybody's familiar with that, I assume.
You're talking about Morgellons?
Yes.
Morgellons? Okay.
Yes. Sorry. Is this similar to Morgellons? Wait, no, moringa's a tree. That's like a natural tree.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, they put arsenic in it like rice.
Yeah.
Oh, they did that to the rice. I'm gonna put myself up front for a moment here. Yeah, they put. So they found arsenic in the morgi. Oh my God. How do you say it? I bought it before and I've used
Moringa?
Yeah, moringa. Yes. I don't think I've
no
ever
idea.
heard
I
of
have
it.
no
I have no
idea what
idea.
moringa is.
It's like it's a tree. It's actually in Florida and stuff. Like you can grow it.
And you can milk it.
It's high in protein. Like
Does
the
it have
leaves.
nipples? It has
Like,
nipples?
I mean, basically, it's like a cow of a tree.
Gotcha.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Maybe I could be, mistaken. All right, hit us with the arsenic poison there.
I got
Provo,
another.
What's going on?
Well, it's just tying into the glyphosate, the poisoning of the
Right.
foods. Is it an accident or is it not? It's just one of these weird, like, it's just throughout history. This is 1955, right? They're just fucking up and adding shit. Maybe it's an accident, maybe it's not. And then another one, ties into.
Oh, this was 1955 in Japan. Oh, because that's since traveled to the United States. Wow. All right.
But just, the idea that your food's being poisoned, I think is as old as time. And people
Yes.
develop distrust. So like in 1955, I'm sure this story occurred. And then everyone's like, you know what? Maybe don't trust all this processed food, all of this, whatever it might be. But, it's fascinating to me that.
Right. I mean,
poisoning
even
of
going
food.
back to the Black Plague, right? I mean, that's why the Jews are blamed for it, right? That's where,
Yes.
like, literally where the poisoning of the well idea kind of comes from, right?
And I got another tab in the private chat. It's about a conspiracy theory in France. It's called the Pacte des Famines. And it's this idea that the elites, in some sense, I got to let my dogs outside, in some sense, created a conspiracy to withhold grain and food from the population and create a famine. But it's a fascinating link. But food's always been a weapon.
Yeah. Sun Tzu even talks about it. I mean, that's, that's the way to control populations. And, the army marches on its stomachs. But if you can affect that, then you can affect an entire army.
Yeah. This is the poisoning. The link in the private chat is Pacte des Famines. I'll be right back, brothers and sisters. I gotta take care of these dogs.
Okay. Hi, doggos. Bye, doggos. It's just you and me. It's just you and me, Truth or Cop. Hold up. Hold on.
I thought I'd have. You're very well balanced in the middle. Like I thought I'd have to ask you to flip your camera to make it make sense, but you're very well balanced the way that you present yourself somehow.
Yeah, no, it works. It's getting very humid. Even the glass on my stuff is fogging up all of a sudden. Got a storm a brewing, I think.
Oh, you can tell from the frost on the glass. Is that like a barometer?
Well, I mean, it's super humid all of a sudden, yeah. So the glass in my cabinet's all fogging up. I'm in the garage, and I have the door open. It's really warm today. It's like 57 degrees.
To come back on.
57.
I realized I was playing with Destiny, having both my channels going live and me not being in there.
You can trust us. We're good guys.
All four of you are great people.
We did talk about Jews poisoning wells, but I mean...
oh dear. Was it with unpure shekel alloys? Was it because they put some lead in their shekels?
Yeah.
Everyone's channel canceled. Uh-oh.
The shekel alloy theory.
That's funny. I noticed
funny right there.
Someone in the chat, I forget who, my apologies, but that was living in Lake Tahoe right now and said that they had the LJ bloom happening in the lake as of this moment. And with the 56 feet of snowpack that is up there because of the insane atmospheric rivers that keep hitting California and the coast there going up, that would actually kind of lead towards showing that it grabbed these particles out of the sky, and that's what is feeding this algae bloom. So it's kind of fascinating.
Interesting.
I'm almost home.
You need to give me an icon up here. So I'm giving StreamYard feedback at this point. Right where I'm seeing StreamYard, I need you to envision me, StreamYard producer, and then I'm looking at my screen right now, and then I don't see that I'm muted right here where I'm looking.
I know what you're talking about.
So I've been talking. It's fine most of the time, actually, because it makes me
You can-
refine my speech. And
Kind of switch it up now with the custom layout feature they've added, but it's not recommended to mess with it for the first time while you're already live. But try her out afterwards. It's at like the bottom right corner.
I don't know who's making money off of my work, but good job.
Thank you so much for your support, Lynn Jones 250. It is appreciated. And this is a community collaboration.
Yeah,
Come on,
absolutely
now.
it is.
The Truther Cop name out there. Truther Cop, EBT, Provo Kid, and Chalkbodyoutline. Make sure you subscribe to all 4 of the other channels in this panel. I will be home in 3 minutes' time. Log into my laptop and post their links for everybody because they all do great work. And on that note, I'm trusting Destiny again for 3 minutes. Don't Illuminati confirmed.
Okay, so Jew, kike, nigger.
Oh, those are all good kayaks, in my opinion. I could be mistaken.
Aye. Okay, so I think we covered weather mods, and we talked about the weather for what, an hour? Talked about the weather for an hour.
Mhm.
My knees are starting to. I feel in my knees. There's a storm coming.
In your knees, there's going to be thunder and lightning striking.
The
And
storm is
about-
here. The storm is here. Mr. Trump, 4-4. What's going to happen on 4-5? I wonder. That's what's going to bring some stuff tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. It's always
Yeah.
the next day, the next week, the next 7 to 9 days, somewhere in the future that's not right
Yeah.
now. QAnon sees
It's-
what's coming.
It's happening. It's happening. You got to put on your Q specs. You got to put on your Q spectacles. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Don't you worry.
Absolutely.
Tomorrow, I think tomorrow's going to be a big day. Tomorrow's going to be a big day for sure.
Yeah, tomorrow's. No,
And the Jordan movie comes out tomorrow on 4-5-2-3, right?
Well, we'll see.
And those are the 2 numbers that he was in the NBA, 45 and 23. Can't make that up.
An excellent point.
Yeah.
But what I was thinking when you first said that, I was thinking something's not happening tomorrow, but it's happening the next day. That's when the big event is.
Yeah.
The next day.
Yeah, just wait for it. Just wait for it.
Please sit still, watch, subscribe.
Do nothing and wait, please. Yep.
Do nothing and wait. Enslaved by Truth and I, we'll take care of you. You know, don't look at anything. Send us all your money. We'll be your. We're not financial advisors, but
yeah. And that link, that Cash App link is $TrutherCop if you guys are interested in donating.
It absolutely is not. Do not put your money there.
$TrutherCop. I get 33%, but
I pulled you over today, and you're kind of parked at the side of that line. Just send me $33 to $TrutherCop. And
am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained.
I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions, sir.
No. I'm just saying.
I'm traveling. I'm not driving.
No. I know. But if you want to send me $33 to my Cash App,
right? Yeah, it's $TrutherCop.
But it's actually not. Do not send money there. I don't know what my Cash App is. I'd have to look it up again.
Ay.
What have you been up to, man? What's going
I don't know. I should be with the wife watching. We just started watching Ozark. We're kind of getting into that, but I don't know. Season 2
Lamest
is kinda lame.
conversation ever, dude. Ozark? You're watching Netflix propaganda? What are you shilling right now, EBT?
Yeah, I'm chilling for Netflix, man.
No, go with your wife. You're right. Get out of here, dude. Rage quit.
It's okay though. I don't want to. I got.
You're
bored
making
with it.
everybody who has a spouse feel
He's
guilty.
gonna bring
right
up his
now.
wife in here. Chuck by Allen, get with your wife. Get out of here.
We watched Good Girls before. Oh shit! I'm not in the frame. We
Good
watched
Girls.
Good Girls before that. That one was pretty good, I thought. And then there was just on to another money. It's like, why is money laundering such a theme on Netflix? Do you have any ideas on this?
Is it
on
really?
this
I've
program?
never,
Yeah.
I don't watch them.
I don't know.
Yeah. Ozark's all about money laundering. Good Girls was all about money laundering. Yeah.
It's definitely not surprising.
So how do they wash it?
They build shell companies and then just like overinflate expenses in the business, cook the books, and that's how they wash it.
That's nice.
Which seems overly simplistic to me. I'm not an expert in criminal activity, but it seems like that would be a pretty easy way to get caught washing your money. But
Yeah, it seems silly.
in Ozark, he goes and he buys like a bunch of businesses. He buys like a resort and a strip club and a funeral home and all this stuff, and then he just overinflates. He acts like he's doing a bunch of renovations, and then he overinflates like the amount of money that he's spending on it. Just cooks the books, basically. So.
Brilliant. What a
Yeah.
move. Do you think they're doing that in Ukraine, brother EBT?
Oh yeah, sure, definitely. That would be. I mean, the military-industrial complex would be the easiest way to cook books, right?
Certainly, sir.
I mean, everything's overpriced. I mean, like a toilet seat on a B-52 bomber is what, like probably $450,000 or something.
It's the
Who
nut
knows?
and bolts, probably.
Yeah, it's the easiest place to cost overruns, or that would be the easiest way to hide. To hide or wash money through would be there. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's why I'm pro-war, honestly. It's a great investment.
Well, I think war's pretty cool for the most part.
What's your favorite war?
My favorite war, the American Civil War.
Jeez, why is that, may I ask?
I don't know. I've always been really into it. As a kid, me and my dad every summer we'd go and do like battlefield tours. We'd go drive around and go to all the different battlefields, and I don't know. I've always been super interested in it. It's cool because it happened, right here, and
That's
you
amazing.
can go and you can see stuff, and I've liked the weaponry and the tactics.
Yeah, the advancement, right? The big
Yeah.
increase in slaughter
Yeah.
was a huge thing. I'm a fan of the Civil War as well because of a great advancement in weaponry.
Mhm.
But my favorite war is Vietnam, and I don't know why. I think that's one of the worst wars if you could ever fight in.
Vietnam's was always one of my favorite ones when I was a kid. I love Vietnam movies. Love Vietnam movies.
Me too.
I know every line to almost every major. Hamburger Hill, Platoon.
Yep.
I know every line to every one of those movies. We used to watch them all the time, nonstop.
And I love the decor, the jungle battle, like that whole atmosphere of war. You get it in the island hopping in the Pacific Front in World War II. But outside of that, the jungle warfare is kind of, at least in the advanced modern weaponry sense, we haven't seen it in a while. It's been desert, and desert sucks.
If you're really into Vietnam,
Isn't this a troll? What's it? Bernard's back, but isn't this guy a troll?
Winston.
Oh, he's a real ass dude.
That's
He's a real ass
Winston.
dude.
Winston was the guy that went on Jim Bob, and then Jim Bob and Andrew tried to blow him out, and then I brought him on my channel and let him talk.
Oh, really? When did you let him in yours?
The stream I did the other day. The Pan God plus Pan L.
Oh, okay. I knew it. Okay, that's when I seen him.
Yeah. But anyways, I was saying, if you're really into Vietnam, anybody that's really into Vietnam, check out the podcast called Sogcast. It's awesome. It's about guys that were in Special Operations Group. They started a whole podcast talking about their experiences in Vietnam. I highly recommend it. Sogcast.
I like that. Thank you.
SOD.
SOG. Yeah.
Oh,
Special Operations Group.
My favorite Hey, just a quick side note. AB. My favorite aspect of Vietnam were the tunnel rats. I always had an admiration for them and a great deal of respect.
You would love the rats.
One of my best friend's dad was a tunnel rat in Vietnam.
Way.
Yeah.
What's up, JG? We got JG and Tranquil Vortex in the house. Tranquil
Hey
Vortex.
guys, how you
going
going?
off
I want to
that
show you my little
sunshine.
friend. Check out my little friend. This is
Who's the
this is the
cutie?
size of the bugs. Here, there's a few wasps around, but check out this guy. That's my hand.
Is she
Oh,
at
wow.
home
That
base?
is a
Nana's at
locust.
home base or what?
Yeah, home
That's-
base is
That's
just
a
wasps and
hand-sized
stuff. But
locust.
it's a hand-sized locust. There you go, Aussie.
Jesus Christ, be kind
This
to
is my
that kind of
backyard.
thing.
Like,
Holy
Oh.
shit! Oh yeah, okay, now I saw it. Damn.
can you see it?
Yeah. Wow.
What is it?
Had it.
He's been eating my bloody plants. I'm pissed off.
Eat it. Eat it.
Eat it.
Just
Eat
eat
him,
it.
eat him,
Just
eat
don't
Eat
eat
the
it.
bugs.
him.
Eat the bugs.
Shut up, buddy.
I love
Shut
your
up.
charcoal BBQ.
Sorry, I'm on
That's
mute.
beautiful plants you have.
I just
Why
set
are
off
your
next.
plants bloody? Why are they bloody? What happened?
No, Buddy. His name's Buddy. Because he's my buddy. Like, that's our guy today. Yesterday
No, you-
didn't quite look like this. It was different.
You said your plants were bloody. What happened there?
Oh no, he said shut up to the dog next door. His name is Buddy. No, I just got my plants here. That's my baby girl there. And there, this is just like our regular bugs. I came out last night and there's a spider in the rocks over here.
Oh.
And she's only kind of this big at the
Right, girl.
moment. And she'll eat heaps of other bugs, which is cool. I'll just leave her there. She's a huntsman. Now, these will fly straight at you. I had one of these with my friend at my old house, and it flew straight at her and it grabbed onto her nose, like it grabbed
Fuck
onto her
that.
nostrils and wouldn't let go. And all I could do was laugh. That was really awful.
Because they've got like really sharp pincer like
Yeah.
on the legs, but then also
Yeah, I don't want it to fly at me.
Sharp
Like I'm
mouth.
not like you can see like it's like pretty sharp there, and there's fucking wasps like flying around everywhere. There's a wasp right there. They've seen me now. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wasps have seen me. I'll just back off.
Tranquil.
I'm more scared of the wasps than the bloody locust.
There's
So what's-
You gotta
murder
ask
hornets.
that
You got murder hornets
sandstone
out there.
wall in your backyard. Where did that sandstone come from? That was obviously.
Yeah, I wanted to show you, Benny.
Wow.
I've got like this awesome, like huge sandstone wall, but up this end here, it actually has the wire. Can you see the wire hanging out here? So it went all the way kind of through here. The wire's all in the rock. So how the fuck does that happen? I don't know. Like, this is really old. Like, wherever they got it from. So the wire's already in the sandstone. I don't fucking know. It's in a few bits along here. So it's a really cool wall. It's like when everyone was talking about Tartaria, I'm like,
red brick,
I'm
red
gonna
brick.
need you
red
to.
brick.
I've got a friggin' wall.
Marshmallowing,
Pictures of
red
that
brick.
picture.
Marshmallow. Yeah.
How's your soil? Can you put your
Because that's
finger in the
probably
soil?
a geopolymer.
Oh, yeah,
That's
I've got,
in it.
not at the top of there, I can't. But
Tartarian,
Buddy
yeah,
will go off if I go
Tartarian,
down
yeah.
where the other plants are.
Can you
Buddy
show
will
us your
probably
grass?
freak out.
Show us the grass in the soil. We've been talking about that.
Grass
Zoom
is
in.
beautiful. The soil's
Zoom in.
lovely.
Was that
Close
some
up,
St.
close up.
Augustine or what do we got?
Yeah,
What do we
right,
got?
right.
there?
He's
Can we
really
see the
tight.
dirt?
I want to know.
That's
You
St.
know the
Augustine's
They're
hard to grow.
beautiful.
The dirt, like take the camera,
Right,
not
hold
like
on,
take
hold
the
on,
camera
hold on.
closer to the
Oh.
dirt.
Oh my goodness.
Close
I
to the
wanna know
dirt.
the type of grass. I do want to know the type.
Grass.
You have
We
to
don't
let me
lie
know
on the
type
grass
of
in
grass you
Australia.
have.
Yeah.
Resolution's
We don't
not
lie on
high
the
enough
grass.
for an ID.
There's ants, there's things, there's spiders here, they'll bite you.
It looks like definitely
Are
sod
you
though. It
nervous
looks like.
about spiders and like so everybody in America is
Whoa.
scared of spiders and snakes in Australia. How do you feel about that? Are you
Well,
not
right.
scared?
Dad,
Well, he's
end of
still
my
just
tomatoes.
poisonous, like she just stated.
My dirty grass. This is my walk for the day. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the really big bug and our beautiful day because it's like
No
it's actually really
potentials.
nice. I don't
Nana, you
Tomorrow,
got
maybe.
any new
One
poems?
Sandstone.
You got any new
Buddy,
poems,
shut
Nana?
up.
Metal going out of the sandstone, because that's fascinating and could be geopolymer.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So there's a few different pieces. This one's like this one here. You can see it's got like the line where one bit probably was, and like cobwebs and stuff.
Yeah, ballooning.
Is it that
Obvious
way?
ballooning right there.
Cobwebs out of the lawn.
Red brick.
Yeah, those look like
Huh?
big clinkers. Big
It's
clinker
just
bricks.
it's
That's
just
what that
daddy
is.
long legs.
Melted brick. Yeah.
It's just daddy long legs. They're nothing. It's the ones that are in the trees and other places that you got to worry about.
I'm just saying, like you're worried
But
about
that-
cobwebs in
that's
the lawn. I'm not even
sandstone.
worried about cobwebs in my house.
This is my that's my hand, and that's the I don't know. That's the top of
Gay
my
frog.
foot. I'm not very
Gay
tall.
frog spotted.
Red
guys.
sandstone, what Paul Cook goes into detail
It's
with
big.
the geopolymer.
It's a huge
And
wall.
that the fact that there's that metal you just showed protruding out, that should not
Yeah, look how
exist
perfectly
in
look how
sandstone.
perfectly they fit together. You can barely fit a piece of paper between those cracks.
Yeah,
You're
it's
not
pretty
saying that's
dodgy.
because
This is
no
obviously
ancient
advanced
wall.
Look at
ancient
the size of this
technology.
piece.
Humans could never
This
do
piece
this.
is
Very
huge.
obvious.
Like
Yeah.
If
We
there's
could
This
never
is
we could never
humongous.
replicate
I love
this.
it.
Yeah. We could never rebuild this.
Wait, is that
I like these.
dinosaurs? Is that a dinosaur claw mark?
Yeah,
no.
obviously. Yeah.
You got
A
it.
dragon, not a dinosaur. It
It
was a dragon, not a dinosaur. The dinosaurs are fake.
That was a
Faggot.
definite dragon
did
right
that?
there. Look at that.
Bernie
dragon
just had a
print. That's
reptilian
proper.
glitch.
That.
You guys do that?
No doubt about
And
it.
there's like concrete, like on the outside of it. I don't know. There was
Yeah,
something on the
geopolymer. It says
outside.
that's geopolymer. Yep.
Yeah, this one's different. Very much different. You can see the crystals. I don't know if it. This has got a lot of quartz in it.
Yeah, that's
Whereas
a
this one's
communication
been
brick.
blackened.
That's a communication brick. Yep.
Communication brick. Yeah, that's great. There's
That's the
there's
hard drive.
pieces of
That's the
others.
hard drive of the infrastructure.
Hey, baby girl, what you doing?
Was that a
This one's a
cocker?
red brick.
That's
Here
a
you go.
cocker
This is the
spaniel or what?
yeah. She's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a
You know what?
red
When
brick.
people-
There you go.
I think she's just a good dog.
Oh, she's a beautiful girl. She's
Just
my
a good
helper.
dog.
Just
I
teach
found
us
a lot
better,
of
Provo.
I found a lot of pieces just in here, like just of different rocks. I was looking, I was like, oh, let's go check out the rocks. I brought my magnet out. And there was heaps of pieces that are metallic. Like these ones here, they're all magnetized and stuff.
Wait, does
That's
Nana
cool.
have Nana has tat
So high
sleeves?
iron
You have
content.
tat sleeves,
That's
Nana?
Nana's got a
Sleeved up.
Nana's got a tat, and that's my tat.
That's
Is that a
good as
phoenix?
fuck.
Is that Phoenix? Yeah.
That's my
Koi.
um
Koi
Koi.
fish.
Cat
my
goes to
toy.
rap.
Jeez, don't be coy, Roy.
Koi
No.
equals 33.
That's the other one.
Wow,
See the
that's
life.
beautiful.
And just like my daughters and I all got the fish.
How much weed?
This
do
is
you
the
smoke?
other weird rock. It's kind of like got that outside bin on it that's metal-ish. And then it's
Do you
got
work
the
at
weird
GameStop?
color.
Physically, where did these rocks come from?
I don't know. They're like all the way down. That's
Atlantis.
neighbors. Like it's all the
Atlantis.
way
No, but
down
where did they
neighbors. The
come
whole
from?
lot.
Did you
Petrified
pay
Titan
a
organ.
man to bring them to your yard? How did they get
This-
to where you're at?
Whole suburbs like this.
I have a
The
question.
whole suburbs built like this.
Why
So
don't
they-
you take
Most likely, a landscaper brought her those sandstone siding and terraced it in. But
Landscaper.
it's the fact
Landscapers. But where did the landscapers get it from? Was it here already and they just
Quarry,
rearranged
right?
it? Or
Where-
did
where's
they
the
just...
quarry from?
This one looks pretty cool. I like this one.
Nana
It's
showed her
pretty.
feet and everyone left.
I don't know.
Making
I'm
room for the
a
new
bit of
guy.
a rock collector anyway. Like I am rocks and shells. I just really love them. So happy to,
Damn,
you know,
Bernie's
I've got
in.
a lot of
Egypt.
things that I collected when I was well. You know, a lot of these are all fossils here.
How you
This is
feeling
fossil.
lately, by the way? You doing good?
Check out these fossils here. This is a crab.
holy shit.
I don't know if it'll
That's
focus.
cool.
Oh, that's one
It's
of
a
Benton's
fossil
buttons.
crab with
Zoom
some
Bring it
beautiful like.
closer to the camera,
Fossils,
please.
guys.
Yeah, I'm okay.
screen,
Like
full
that's
screen.
these are fossilized.
Wow.
What do you call them? Coral. This one's fossilized. What do you call these ones?
You could see
Bernie,
These are
what is
the-
your hat?
You see inside it has the the stone, and then the outside's the
Yeah.
cockle.
Wow.
It's more
That's
geopolymer inside of that one. Yep.
Is
Oh,
that,
really? Well, this one's all clunked up together, like
That's
all
wild.
bunched up. There's a heap of stuff in it.
I
This
love
one's
that.
pretty cool. It's actually got these holes are made by a little creature,
Whoa.
and that's the fossil of the creature. And they
That's
eat through the
pretty cool.
stone.
That's
Sorry,
amazing.
I've got the shakes because I've been for a walk. So try and
Oh.
hold it as still as I
Sit down.
can.
Take a
Yeah,
rest.
but like I got a lot of things that I collected over the years. Like
Whoa.
this is my shell collection, part of my shell collection.
That's amazing.
It's like I'm a little crazy.
It's beautiful. No, that ain't
Like,
crazy. That's
a lot of these
beautiful.
ones are cool. These come from these are seeds. They come from Brazil.
Wow.
They washed up on the shores of Australia. They come from
Really?
from
That's
from
pretty
Brazil.
cool.
I've got a
Those
few
giant
that
Brazil
also come.
nuts?
seeds.
Are they
Are those
still
Brazil nuts?
living?
Silicone tree seeds is what
You
that
know what my
is.
grandma called Brazil nuts?
This one's a cool one. This one is like I thought it was dinosaur poop, but it's actually the fossil remains of a crab's home. I was hoping it was
A crab's what?
fossilized dinosaur poop, but it's not.
What
But
do you
it's
think?
so there's
What?
lots
I
of
don't want you to
fossilized
go to the
shells and
entire
like
museum.
buckets and buckets
You're
of them.
welcome to, but like,
Just
good lord.
lots and lots of like
Well, you live on the golden
thousands
trove.
and
Unbelievable,
thousands
like
of
that.
fossils.
It's a
like-
golden trove of shells and fossils.
Just 1,000 fossils.
My
Like-
jokes are just over your head.
They're just still there. Like I don't know who else collects fossils, but I really love them. These are some crabs that haven't
That's
been
actually
sorted or
pretty
anything yet.
badass. You can see the real crabs in the fossils.
I don't know. Can you see them?
Oh yeah.
You got any
So-
dinosaur?
These are just the little ones. There's some big ones. This one's a lot bigger. That's just the that's the back of her. Yeah. I
Beautiful.
You got
didn't
any
spend a lot of
dinosaurs?
time checking it out, but you can see inside them. There's even the pieces of
Can
like
I ask you a question? Are
the
you a
crab. You can
Pisces?
see
Are you a
that
Pisces?
it's a crab inside of
Are
it.
you
How the heck
Pisces?
does that happen? I don't know. I love
Are you
it.
Pisces? Tranquil
I love the
Vortex?
mystery. But there's lots,
Tranquil Vortex. You must let us
lots
know.
of bugs.
My wife
Yes,
said
can you
she's
see
got
the
a
wasps?
dinosaur, and she pointed at
Where'd
me.
they go?
Fucking bitch.
I'm a bit scared of wasps because they can sting repeatedly and they'll defend their home. They're up in
You
here
like
in this
Tranquil
little.
Vortex.
Do you have like
Little area.
killer
I love these
African
trees.
wasps or bees? Or
Anyway,
those
guys,
killer
I'm gonna
Asian
let you go. This
Oh,
is
God
like
bless.
Nan's garden
God bless. Can we put her link?
and the
in
Careful
monster
showing
bugs.
those feet like
Okay,
that
I'll
on
give
the
you a
internet.
last
Well,
look at the
that's
monster
for
bug and hope
Sharon's
it doesn't
sister.
jump
Look
at me
at
and
that
scare the
locust.
shit out of
She's
me.
amazing.
Good
You should
night.
call in
And
every
she can
time.
rap
That's so
bars
scary.
for days.
Oh yeah. You got any new raps, Nana?
Oh my god.
She'll chill out any panel. I
They're
love it.
terrifying.
You're doing a
All right,
great
back
There you
job.
go. There's my
Nope, I'm taking her. I took her out.
Business.
I don't think she knows she's here anymore. All right. I'm happy
good
to let her
segment.
keep going. But like,
That was a nice Animal Planet segment. I felt like you transitioned there. It was so
Absolutely.
beautiful. So
That-
beautiful.
it was,
That
that was
very beautiful,
excellent.
tranquil vortex. Thank you for
That
always
was
sharing
excellent.
the piece of the Gold Coast, right?
Yeah, we love you,
Yeah,
Nana.
Golden
We
Coast.
love you, Nana.
Did
That's
you guys
my favorite
anybody
part of the
see
show.
Trump's speech tonight?
Oh, speech. He made
No,
a
I missed
speech.
that. Was he?
Yeah, he
still
went to
allowed
Mar-a-Lago
talk?
and made it.
They
I only
didn't put a
caught the
gag
very
on
end
it?
of it.
Wait, he went back to How?
Yeah,
What?
that's what I say. He went back to Florida.
That's what it said. I mean, he's probably in a green screen or something, but
How'd they let him go back to Florida?
he'll be back tomorrow and just fly back up. I don't know. Pull it up.
Huh?
Maybe I'm wrong. I swear I thought he was at there. It was live on
There's
Fox right
no
before
way.
Tiki Top went.
Pull it up. Pull what up? You got to send me
It's
a link
right.
in the
Trump speech.
Trump speech.
It was live right before you went live, and he ended like right before you started. So I was
Bro.
watching it.
Drew.
He basically
I
was
didn't know
saying
you
like,
were-
"Oh,
you-
we
you're
are
Trump.
in Soviet Russia now," and they were offering all these people to flip on him.
I didn't know you had Trump signs in your front yard. It's okay. I
Trump,
accept
no,
you for who you are.
don't have Trump sign.
Trump 2024, baby. I'll take the Trump role. And nobody
Yeah,
I
wants
think
to
he's
take
coming
the
back,
Trump.
but I think
You
it's an
MAGA
act.
son?
Point after
I'm MAGA. I'll go
Operation
MAGA
Warp
quick.
Speed,
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
ready
yeah,
for
MAGA
Hillary.
for life.
EBT and I have called this for a long time, so we'll see
America safe again.
We'll see how good we are about the Trump thing, because we've called this.
Are you anti-Trump or something, Truth or Cop?
Protocols that illuminate sons of the Golden Dawn.
I was sent from the future to stand against Trump.
I have to say, Trump got arrested because he stated he would end the Ukraine war in 24 hours of being reelected, and that is why they are trying to discredit him and disbar him from the election. They don't want the war to end. They don't want peace to prevail.
Oh, of course not.
Jim Bob wants the WrestleMania load. I'll give it all to you. The Vince McMahon mustache, I got it all.
Is Jim Bob back in the chat or what?
He's always
he's in somebody's chat.
He is always working. Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, Jim Bob, I know you're a fan.
I mean, Trump
come
is,
on my show.
Trump is WWE. So
Trump is McMahon.
Whoever's a mod in. Hey, go to Truth or Cop. Give him a shout out on his own chat, Jim Bob. Show some respect.
Come on.
That's why you restream, Provo. Everyone could be restreaming right now.
Go subscribe.
Nah. Restreaming is some weak shit.
Weak shit. Yeah, but that's how the game works, man. You just everyone restreams, and then the audience is 5 times as wide.
It's the content.
We all have the same audience.
No, we don't.
No, we have
slightly
different aspects going on here for
slightly
sure.
different, yeah.
That way, everyone can sit at their favorite table wherever they want to watch it and talk.
My subscribers every
Bernie
time
has the biggest audience out of all of us. To be honest,
yeah, Bernie's the biggest baller besides Kem before the storm.
Oh yeah, Kem's got 30-some subs.
Yeah, Kem.
I forgot that Joe Cool guy's got like 80-some.
Oh, he's got 80?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 15.
No, he has 80. Yeah,
he's got the funniest laugh, that Joe Cool dude.
It's amazing. I love it, dude. It's one of my favorite laughs I've ever heard in my whole life. It makes me feel happy. So,
and he's in Chicago by you.
Yeah. No, yeah, he got all them Chicago cop videos and stuff.
See, I told you. Hey, he said hi to me directly.
He came over. Did you guys figure out how to merge the chats? I don't know how to do that.
You can't do it on YouTube. You can only do it. The host can only see it on StreamYard, I think.
No, I think there's a way to do it.
Everybody can see it on StreamYard if you just click on the comments tab. But yeah, it
no, there's a way to do it. Benton did it earlier.
Of YouTube.
Benton did it earlier.
Oh, he didn't? Did he?
Yeah. Well, that's what Layla said.
No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah. Well, that's Jessica. Is Jessica in here?
They're all merged right now. Then
it's merged in StreamYard, but it's not on YouTube.
Streams,
you can do it on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. It's merged in StreamYard, but it won't merge.
Ben figured that out. I don't think so. I'm calling bullshit
just
on that.
click one button, probably. Where's
you
Jessica?
Gotta do that laugh again.
Joe Cool, where you at? I know you're listening. Joe Cool's down.
Now, EBT, we got a lot of Truth or Cops people are here, and they're the Coon Boy people.
The Coon Boy people. Yeah.
So they might like to hear about that Sons of Illuminated Golden Dawn. Like we've beat that dog to death on our channels, but they probably never heard of that.
I don't know. Every time I bring it up, people forget about it.
Would love some occult esoteric Golden Dawn knowledge.
No, this is like some weird, very fringe QAnon stuff.
Let's go straight schizo then. Let's take
it's not even really Q though, is it?
It wasn't. It not necessarily. No, it was something that came up and nobody knew what the origin was of it.
You know what I love about QAnon? No matter how bad it gets for Trump, they still believe he is in charge.
No, that's part of the protocol. That's part of the protocol.
Yeah,
send them to Guantanamo.
That's the play, dude.
Even if he's in jail, they're gonna be like,
that's
he's
the
running
play.
the show, and they're all about to get rounded up to Guantanamo next week. Don't worry.
See, protocol number 7 is the genius of this protocol is the fact that it allows a gradual awakening of the public to the lies of the mainstream media. This steady shift continues until the public is overwhelmingly aware of the delusional plot and you gotta shift it because this was at the wrong time. A delusional plot to unseat Trump. When the time is right, the Russian collusion farce, and then we'll just say generally the Trump delusion has been thoroughly exhausted, the Alliance will begin to drop bombshell disclosures, aka frazzle drip. So that's what's coming next.
Okay, now hold on. Wait, the chat might not understand what we're talking about here. Too, we're both on record very early on saying Q is like propaganda or a psyop, but we're saying it's also serves as like
It's
a predictive
also the plan.
programming for what's going on or
No,
what will go on.
It's not the protocols. It's a different thing. It's called the protocols of the illuminated sons of the Golden Dawn.
Totally different thing.
Yeah.
Share your screen. Pull it up.
Okay, hold on.
Is it a book you can buy? Just a quick question.
No, it's something that came out, and I
Yeah,
don't remember exactly.
Listen, the people we know Q is bullshit. We were the first people on the scene to say it was bullshit. You're not listening.
Yeah. And still Q got a lot of amazing people too. So it's
There's a nuance to this shit.
Yeah, so here so now it was during the whole idea of the Russian collusion stuff and all that kind of stuff, but everything really basically has come true so far. But essentially we're at the point where so the last one I just read was from the part of Protocol 1, gaslighting the media. So we've seen this, the primary purpose of gaslighting the media is distraction. The time the CIA Mockingbird apparatus spends time trying to convince the public of the Russian collusion conspiracy theory or Trump derangement theory is time the Alliance can use to collect evidence and build airtight cases for the upcoming military tribunals. Blah, blah, blah. Basically, it goes further to where this is why January 1/6 is still a thing, right? We're still, it's constant gaslighting. So basically, this gets into, I think right now is where we're at, it has to be disclosure time, I think is where we're at. And that would be the end of what I just read, Protocol 7. So, yeah, while publicly feigning inaction and incompetence to help gaslight the media, in actuality, great action will be taken covertly. Sealed indictments will be piled steadily month after month until they reach such absurdity high numbers that the sheer number will cause reports to them, But I mean, you got to admit that it's ridiculous that Trump is being indicted on these charges for Stormy Daniels that happened.
The storm has come.
Stormy Daniels, the storm is upon us, right? Yeah.
So this is the same type of shit as you guys like to, not you guys, but people do like truth in movies. They have to tell you the truth, and movies are the Q narrative is like, it's a movie. We're not saying that shit is ever real.
And then so here number 5 is strength must be dressed up to look like weakness. Enemies who have been neutralized must be made instead to appear active. Over time, the enemies will be directed to act in increasingly absurd and unbelievable ways. Their leaks and lies will be made increasingly brazen and obvious until it finally dawns on everybody that the whole thing is theater.
Yeah.
They will then begin to fathom the truth of what has really been happening behind the scenes, which is starkly different from what has been portrayed in the theatrical version that it will take time to fully fathom and believe. And that's where we're at. It's most of us are at the point where we think this is all just a work, right? This is all just WWE. This is all just theater, right? So, and then the Protocol 3 is weaponizing the light. The most powerful weapon of the Alliance is the truth. The extent of the deep state's crime and evil depravity is matched only by the extent of the NSA and CIA surveillance capacity. Every single crime is documented. Every criminal association is mapped out. Every conversation recorded. Every bank transaction documented. We see everything. Right? So white hat's in control. Right there. The light is so overwhelmingly powerful that the chief concern is no longer victory. Victory was assured the moment Trump was inaugurated. The chief concern is maintaining the stability of the system while the cabal is quietly neutralized, right? Why has a full collapse not happened yet? Where are we at this? But see, this goes further on because the more you go into it, the more it reveals.
Hold on. I have an idea about why the cabal might not be completely neutralized, because Jim Bob invited 6079 Smith onto the stream, and he came. So, welcome. How you doing?
This person does not exist.com.
Okay, so here's the end of 7 is pretty important. The final strike on the Kabbalist's finances will be the crash of the financial markets. The financial contagion will start with Deutsche Bank and the derivatives market, possibly triggered by the Chinese Petro-yuan launch. That's where we're at right now. But it will quickly spread to every market. Safeguards will be triggered and the markets will be frozen in their free fall. This event will be used as a trigger for martial law takedown of the cabal and the unsealing of the sealed indictments. And the sealed indictments are for you. They got your Napster records, okay, and they're coming for you.
You're done.
You're done,
bud.
And it's Trump
where we go,
issuing those
all
sealed
and then right
indictments
to FEMA camp.
Right to Gitmo. Yep.
From the jail cell that they're trumping him up and charging him on. You know, it's like literally he could be disbanded and like prevented from running for president because they claim that, you know, he got this charge, so he gets disqualified, and they would still say that Trump is like running the scene and has won. You know, like it's cognitive dissonance at its finest.
What's up, address man?
Address man.
He's a postmaster general.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going,
dude?
That's 6079 Smith from the book 1984.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people don't seem to know that reference. So they have all this time people were getting these tips. You know, they believed in Q, and it was like they're getting these tips, and they thought they were ahead of the game. It's like really they just really want to Klaus Schwab Q-tip the back of your nose and throat. It's Q trust the plan, but you need to follow the religion of Q and cover your face. And then we also need to go green, like Islam, because you can break Islam into 2 words, and it's I and then slam. And a needle user is called a slammer. And isn't that what they've been pushing?
Oh, and then Pogs. Can you type Pogs into that with the slammer?
Yeah.
Pogs were melt caps.
If I was at home, I would show my Pog setup that I made just for you, EBT, but
are we going back to like the Pogs? Like the little plastic coins?
I was just saying in the chat, I beheld the rider of the pale horse Chloros. Oh, you're saying I beheld the rider of the pale horse Chloros, which actually translates to green and is a lot like Clorox or chlorine, the 17th element, like Q, the 17th letter. That guy in the 40s used chlorine for people's safety, and you know, Q's for your safety too. Just trust the plan. It's that Drake song, God's plan. It's just they're worshiping a different God, the Lord of this world.
Yeah, green was also a pivotal color for like the pro-abortion movement as well. The coat hanger people.
Coat hangers.
Yeah,
it ties into your 5th chakra, your heart chakra. So
Schism 206 did a great breakdown on the green color back on his election apocalyptic election series, which led up to 1/6 and there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on.
Bushwhacking Buffalo in bushwhacking history in Buffalo says.
No, Bernie has his whole Pog collection, dude. Like his full, yeah. Like
that's what I was about to say. There's no Pogs lying around.
No, they're in a sleeved collection binders.
They're very well canistered, I would call them. They're put away. You're not going to misplace them.
They're right next to his Beyblades.
I made like this little Pog shrine for the EBTX. Anytime I'm in the studio,
Good top comic.
He starts to oh my goodness, where you skip? No, not skip. What spiral? No, that's not the one. When EBTX loops, there we go. I'm gonna start showing the Pog.
Get them ready.
Not tonight. He's
Oh, you
good.
have
He's
one?
good. It's
You
in
have
the next
one you kept?
24-hour stream. Anytime we
Oh.
start looping, we'll go to Pogs and we'll settle it over Pogs.
I've never heard about Pogs in a stream until now. And I used to have at least 2 sets.
Yeah, I went from Pogs to Pogs, if you know what I mean.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
bringing back Pogs, man.
I barely have them.
I appreciate you having me on. I just subscribed to your channel. I appreciate you having me on, and thanks for the time. I'm gonna get back to what I'm doing though. I'm not trying to be post-apocalyptic, just being true.
Thanks.
The time is short.
Yeah, no, anytime, sir. I hope we didn't think that we'd try to run you off or anything. So.
No. All good. Take care. Peace out.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Okay.
Much love.
Okay, now who was that in a fake beard?
Yeah, that was Realm Renegade.
Realm. Oh,
I seen Realm on IG. He's back on IG now, though.
Back?
I seen him. Yeah.
Got my Palo Santo.
Oh shit. Jeremy74 doesn't even know what Pogs are.
Yeah, these young kids don't know what Pogs are, and they don't know a world without chemtrails.
That is true.
They don't remember when the plastic was what you traded. Hey, can I trade you my plastic shapes for yours? The beautiful colors of mine line up much better than yours. You know, you'd rather have mine, right?
Sparkly ones, right? I get out my metal slammer and steal the.
They don't remember going to Value City and getting the knockoff Pogs in the bin before the checkout lane either, probably.
Well, EBT, my little Pog setup.
He's got real license. He's got the officially licensed Pogs. Yeah,
the spinners with the LED in the middle. Pog.
Just the real Pogs.
I always had the knockoff ones.
Yeah,
we need more data dumps, dude. More data dumps.
Well, the Winston that was just in here had data dumps like a mother.
Or of not EBT, of Provo Kid, like the painting of Provo, or is that Jesus in that carving behind you, Provo?
There's both behind him. That's Jesus at Gethsemane, which what I believe it is, and then Provo at 9/11.
Yeah. That's right.
He wasn't even born that night during that.
Provo's like the hidden 9/11 bomb.
I don't know, man. I don't even know what I am, to be honest, though.
So I was thinking of for this September 11th anniversary, coming up with like a deep fake video of everybody, all of us maybe running down the stairs of the tower with like bombs going off, like a missile hitting or something. That could be fun.
I haven't even considered 9/11 deep fakes yet. Wow.
My lovely better half.
Hi.
Welcome.
I want to
to
look
the
like a
show.
12-year-old boy, but I'm a real girl.
No, we believe you.
I'm a real girl.
AI deep fake.
She's pegging them right now.
He says, end your stream.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh.
What is that?
Whose dog? Was that Provo's dog?
No,
Was that Doobie?
No, it's my dog T2.
T2.
Tito 2.
I like that.
The named after Tito Ortiz.
Tito was my first dog, and after he passed, I just got a puppy from the reserve I rescued, and it looked identical. Turned out identical to my first dog, so Tito came back to me as T2.
Does it act the same?
Absolutely, it does.
You think it's reincarnated?
Half bull mastiff.
Is it the same dog reincarnated?
I kind of suspect so. And like he refuses to leave my side, so
He's obsessed with him.
That's cool.
Right, so why not? Hopefully T3 comes. John Sup, thank you for the $5 supporter. Was that for you, DWO?
I think that's Truthicom.
Was that Trutha?
Is he monetized?
No, I don't think he's monetized.
Then it's you.
Oh snap! Oh, thank you, John.
Are you restreaming?
Appreciated. I definitely am.
Okay.
Thank you, John, for the support. It is appreciated. Back to chemtrails and contrails. The difference definition of contrails, where like when chemtrails first came out and they tried covering them up, they're like, oh, it's all contrails. But Wikipedia stated contrails only last 3 to 5 seconds. Now you can't find that definition anywhere, and they claim these chemtrails that stay up there for an hour or two are still these contrails, and that is just a conspiracy.
Wow. I like that.
Damn.
I like that.
Got 'em.
Right? And who knows? They claim the global weather change, so maybe it's in the sun or the solar system or the energy coming in, and that they're trying to reflect some of that energy out or keep it in, one or the other. But
Or it's just to fuck with you.
well, whatever they're doing, they're fucking with the natural cycle, and it's sketchy. And it's like, is that why Lake Tahoe has 54 feet of snow after 10 years of drought?
Well, here's the weird thing, though. Like, legitimate condensation trails, vapor trails, could in themselves actually modify weather without any kind of external influence, right? Because if you're literally putting condensation into the atmosphere, you're going to create clouds one way or another. But
And a good way to actually see the difference is in that recent Black Sea event where the Russians dropped fuel onto that Hawk drone and crashed it.
Right, yeah.
They did those fuel dumps, and then they released the video of it. You can actually see what look like these massive chemtrails as soon as they start letting the fuel out. And before that and after that, they just have that contrail from the jet engines, and that it's something of that gas size, the liquid that produces that huge chemtrail out there.
Yeah.
Whether it's, I'm not saying all of them are these fuel dumps. I'm just saying that they're dumping something when they're getting those large, lasting trails behind them.
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely in general, a contrail is not gonna last that long. That footage is very, very strange. Very strange. I don't understand why the Russian pilots would have been taking such risk with their aircraft to do that in general. Like that didn't make any sense.
But they weren't really taking that much risk. Like if you
We're
actually
talking about they came right up on that Predator. I mean, that Predator's not a small. It's not like a fucking thing from Best Buy. I mean, that's a large aircraft.
But that's just, like Top Gun training, Soviet style for air battles to come.
But it's an international. I don't know.
They were able to take down the drone without an international engagement or without an international firing on it.
Well, they took down the drone because they accidentally ran into it fucking around.
Well, it's an accident. We didn't fire on it to crash that $25 million spy plane.
Yeah, no, I don't know. There's something very odd about that whole deal. I don't know.
I suspect it was like a FU to America and like sending them a message without an escalation.
And then it just turned out to be nothing burger again as well. Like, I mean, they knocked down one of our aircraft. I mean, like.
Oh, it's not Russia that's ever escalating. That's the thing. They're the one constantly trying to keep it de-escalated. It's like NATO that's essentially bringing the war to them.
Well, and I thought that the Ghost of Kiev already killed all the Russian fighter jets anyway. So probably fake.
Exactly. They're marching on Moscow right now. Any day now.
Rahasho says, keep it on weather control. What do you think about? Do you think they have the ability to manufacture earthquake?
It's
possibly.
I think to me the play will be
like officially just with nuclear reactions, so you'd have a lot of radiation released if they were to do that sort of thing. And it's even proven that when they test nukes, that there's small earthquakes and whatnot. They just place it and trigger it on a fault line to get a higher one. But as far as energy weapons, that's a different debate. Some say that it's possible, some not so much. I don't know. Thank you, Victoria. Pandora.
The turkey one was kind of well timed.
Okay, I think part of the play will be I think they can manipulate all this stuff in earthquake and they can create volcano. Like I think you could just drop a bomb or how I don't know how they do it, I guess, but shout out to UAP with the fake volcano.
Victoria's all for you, brother.
I can't.
You believe it? You believe in that volcano? You believe in that volcano shit?
But hold on, I think the play will be
that's some fake shit.
I think the play will be with Trump here. I think you'll see it coming up is when all this bad stuff starts happening, or possibly as they try to launch America into a civil war. You'll see them unleash all this technology, and it'll be like earthquakes, volcanoes, possibly like comet, or what they would call a comet, and they want you to think that it's the wrath of God because America has stepped away from God. So I believe in God and I believe in things like that, but I feel like they're gonna like create that as part of a storyline. But all my predictions never come true. So
yeah, we got the Cascadia fault line is the big one, and then we got Yellowstone. So I mean, either one of those I think will pop off at some point.
Well, apparently the Soviets like stated in the 80s that they could destroy America by nuking Yellowstone or something like that. It was a contingency plan.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to Yellowstone, but it's like a fucking alien landscape. Like it really feels like you're in a whole different world when you go there. It's unreal.
Right?
Like the area around like Old Faithful and stuff. It's amazing, dude. Like
just about to say Old Faithful.
There's nothing else like I've ever seen like that. Like it just blows your mind. Like it doesn't even look real, half of it.
And then you end up in a Dave Pilatus book. Missing 411.
Missing 411.
Even David just said it right after I said it.
Yeah. No, I've been there a couple times. I never went missing. Or did I? Or
yeah,
did
right.
I?
Right.
We're
in the Bardo, man. We in the Bardo.
Well, I made it out, I think.
They reprogrammed me and stuck me on the StreamYards.
EBTX.
They inserted the X. Yeah, those extremophiles live in there, like the boiling water and stuff. It really is. It's almost creepy.
Very
it's kind of
strange, very strange place, yeah.
Especially in the winter, right? Because it's like it'll be like covered in snow and ice everywhere, and then like just steam coming up from all of the hot pools, and yeah, it's definitely they play the fear of Yellowstone a whole lot.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Speaking of Dutch sense, I will have to actually, on my next interview with him, bring that up because he is the earthquake monitoring forecasting individual, and he would be the one to ask about both Yellowstone as well as the technology to trigger earthquakes.
I think if one happens, I think it'd be the Cascadia fault line, I think is the one that's going to happen.
I pray for no cataclysm and no apocalypse. May America find God before it's too late again.
Too late.
I mean, yeah, if you follow the seismic monitors and stuff, like the West Coast has been oddly silent for too long, and it's like just due for a big one.
Yeah, that's just, it's scary.
Yeah, Carrie said, did you see Stephen David called the place where the Archaics convention was BoomerCon? He called them and told them the dude's a registered sex offender.
Did BoomerCon actually go off with not a single hitch?
Well, you'll never know, I guess. They wouldn't tell you if some shit went down.
That's true.
Okay, so we got to do our own convention, Bernie, where all the streamers.
This was when we were in the 1989 earthquake and the Loma Prieta earthquake. My dad ran the helicopter operation for the Navy to get the heavy equipment in there to, rescue people.
Save lives and shit. That's dope, man.
Who took the pick? Stop.
It's an artist rendition that they made of it.
Just like NASA.
Yeah.
Badass, right?
Like 2 shadows.
Always.
No,
an
the
artist
Navy
rendition.
spends like ridiculous amounts of money on like making artwork and like little plaques and all this kind of shit all the time. Like,
It's like not. Why can't there just be one real photo? One
there are
camera
real
feed.
photos of it though, yeah. But
Absolutely. So there's a billionaire
1989 Luma Prento earthquake. Yeah.
who killed himself with he had the Clintons stay at his house during the when she had her loss during Trump. Anyways, killed himself in a bathroom in his family office. Luckily, the police found the registration to the gun on his desk, and it was a pretty close and shut case. But he was
These were all alleged statements that happened behind the scenes of an operation of a very important news investigation that was taking place under some government authority that doesn't need to be discussed right now. That's all.
What do you mean? I can't talk about this?
Every one of those things happened right now. No, but you can continue, please. Continue on, please.
So he killed himself, but he was an art collector, and which is interesting because you collect art for different reasons, for yourself, but when you hang around other people, it's to impress the people who come to your place, right? So you buy art to appease other people. And he had the Clinton stay at his house, blah, blah, blah. But one of the things he collected were photographs. And I think when EBT brought up that photograph, one of the most important things we're going to have are like unadulterated photographs in the future. Like, is there a real photograph or a real frame where something isn't CGI or fake? But it was interesting where the elites at some level started to collect art and photographs in some way, in some fashion. And people might point to Tartaria and all these other things, but there is a collection of art, of photographs of history that are being withheld from everybody because I think there are ulterior motives. So I got this guy, his name's Clinton and Hillary.
He's got to be an Italian of some sort.
No. I'm a magician.
Oh,
but
I see.
You know like how I talk with my hands? It's just a natural thing. I'm a public speaker. Usually when I talk in front of people, you have to be animated. If you stand there like a stone wall,
There's
people don't
dogs
listen to you.
going on? What's going on?
He's a good dog.
T2.
But what are your thoughts about the guy who killed himself, Clinton official? EBT, you had a photograph. Was it real? How do you know it was real?
Was it the one who hung himself while shooting himself in the chest with a shotgun? Just
No,
photograph
of
what?
what?
You had the helicopter photograph?
No, that's a painting.
Painting? Oh, fake.
You can find real pictures of it. I mean, but they commissioned an artist to make a.
But there's a
make
real
thing of it.
photograph.
Because his
that was
dad
the
was
original.
that epic of a hero, all right.
But I'm saying,
Yeah, I
there's-
mean, you can watch videos of it. It was a big deal. The earthquake in 1989 in San Francisco area.
what do you think about them? Is this the same earthquake
I
where
was
they
there.
used 1989?
Yes.
Yeah, that
How
was
was
the
it? Tell
last
us
major
about it.
one. It fucked shit up. The freeway collapsed and everything.
Wasn't that right
Yeah.
around OJ? Or no?
No, OJ was like
No, that's
93. I
before
thought.
OJ,
Okay.
AJ by a decade.
Did you feel the earthquake, EBT?
Sure.
I've never been in an earthquake.
It was like this.
Me either.
You were shook.
Do you think earthquakes are
I
just
felt a couple. I felt earthquakes in
Except in
Indiana.
streets.
I mean, I felt earthquakes in Indiana. It's just kind of.
Do you think earthquakes are just dumb under what is it? Deep underground military bases, right? Like, do you think that's them
Dumb.
doing construction,
I
or
think
is it a
that's
real phenomenon?
Now they're saying I look like Murphy from RoboCop. Earlier it was Yule Brennan. I'm on a 480p webcam. Come on, yo.
He looks fine.
Thank you, bro.
Because
See, that's like a West Coast
snap
experience, if I had to guess. That's a West Coast experience, earthquakes. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're all on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I mean, not
there's-
all,
You
but-
know, there's
they
the
call it the Ring of
there's
Fire.
the New Madrid Fault right in the middle of the country. So there's been ones that you could feel happen in Indiana, Illinois, so Missouri,
Oh, damn.
Shit.
and then you have the
Ooh.
1811, 1812 earthquake talked about involving Tecumseh.
So bushwhacking, they said that it happened. Did you feel it? Did you feel it?
Shit.
Earthquakes you can feel. The earth pounds, you know? I want to know that.
Provo, you said autism isn't real. Are you now saying that earthquakes aren't real?
No, autism is real. Earthquakes, I'm just saying, like, you got Elon Musk, you got...
Wait, did you just say autism is real?
Is real, not the country.
Is real the country? Dude, stop bringing your religion into this conversation, please.
Anti-Semite.
Not bringing ISIS or Ra or L into one sentence either.
I heard what you said, and I
wasn't talking about ISIS. I wasn't talking about Ra. I wasn't talking about L. I wasn't talking about the Egyptian gods here.
Oh wait,
white are the real Jews.
Israel. You heard about those old gods, Israel?
What about white?
The question is: Israel is the son the Most High God? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. There's something else there.
Tough question.
Jesus.
I wasn't. Yeah.
Maybe there's one answer.
Maybe two. I like two answers.
Two.
What do you like, EBT? Marble, camel.
Is it cool smoker?
Cool?
Huh?
Holy shit! Domestic violence. I think that could get that flagged. Holy shit! I don't know if that's real or not. People could be concerned for you. Are you all right, sir?
No,
I survived. I was not
penetrated, motherfucker.
Okay. That was a Michael J. Fox scene of some sort, is what it seems to be. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not a credit. Oh, wait, hold on.
Well, Michael J. Fox is there.
We're making Michael J. Fox jokes, Jim Bob. Come on. You're better than that.
Too soon.
Hey, it's pretty funny in the chat. I don't think I've laughed once on his stream when I've watched it.
What is this technology that's happening? This is like we're certainly being surveilled, not by my authorities by any means.
What the hell are you talking about?
We need more data dumps. Who's got a data dump?
Yeah,
Proud wants a data dump.
Tell me about themselves and where they're from and what they do for a living.
Ran the data dump guy off the stream.
The things that your cell phone doesn't pick up already. That's what I'm looking for.
I put a lot of links in the private chat. You want to talk about the mass poisoning?
Nobody looks at the fucking private chat.
I know, right?
Let's talk about the mass poisoning of Aboriginals.
We already covered that.
The moringa milk poisoning?
No. What about the anthrax leak? Or the Great Smog of London?
Do you guys remember the anthrax
Great Smog
in
of London?
2001 or 2000? What was it? 2001
Yeah,
or
it was right
2002?
after 9/11.
Yeah.
No, this was 1950s.
Well,
that's arsenic.
Yeah, there's another link in the private chat at the bottom. But I put a few there. The Great Smog of London, that connects with like chemical warfare, inversion, poisoning the air. The Great Smog of London's an interesting link. But this one's, just an accidental leak. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
I missed the joke.
That was a good stand-up joke. That was a pretty,
Thanks, man.
If you let it in that one just right, it would. That was pretty good.
I'll read it. April 2nd, 1979, spores of Bacillus anthracus, the causative agent of anthrax, was accidentally released from a Soviet military research facility in the city of Sverdlovsk, Soviet Union. Now, they had to change the name because they got to change the history, folks. This is 1984 peak. It's now the city. The city is now known as Yekaterinburg, Russia. The ensuing outbreak of the disease resulted in the deaths of at least, where's my gematria guy? 66 people.
Provo kid equals 66.
Illuminati confirmed?
That's not true.
That is true.
Wrong cipher.
Yep. Numeric keypad cipher.
Oh,
Illuminati confirmed.
Illuminati confirmed.
You got me, dude. Red shirt.
Yeah, where's the Illuminati?
You mean Illuminormi?
Yeah, it should be in your
that's
my Zoo York hoodie my wife bought me. Fuck.
BurnEye's always trying to flex his clothes, his wife, his dogs.
Well, last
Black
time
light art.
it was like,
probably
you're
like
wearing
an
that
$80
shitty
hoodie.
fucking
Everything
New
USD.
York hoodie you bought, and I was like, my wife got it for Christmas.
No, it's cool.
Shit. Why
Drip,
you gotta hurt my
drip.
wife's feelings?
I love
You'll live
it.
with
dude.
dummy.
Leave a dummy.
Alright.
Right? Her gear is dope,
Chill,
dog.
homie.
Oh damn!
Sup?
You're in for a good time tonight, bro.
God, she's chill as fuck, dude.
We bringing it back.
Is
She
that an
gets it.
aluminum foil hat
You know it.
We're
or a
bringing
tin
back
foil
the
hat?
tinfoil
Which one?
hat. Like what?
Is it the real deal or
I
is
got
it just a mimic?
I got the.
It's aluminum
You
foil.
want to know where that
so-
conspiracy
It's gotta
really
be
is? Let me
Get the
enlighten some
tin,
people.
Get the tin.
Let me enlighten some people right now. Right? You want to know what the aluminum tinfoil hat really represents? It represents the
It-
aluminum.
it-
Hold on.
We can slap a
It
Supreme sticker on it until
represents-
it's like
No,
$7,000.
let me tell you what it
It's
really
not real.
means.
Represents a Faraday cage over the
No.
top of your aura and
That's not
blocks
true.
under waves scientifically.
Well, let's talk about the reality of it, though. Aluminum, and right, you find it in your deodorant, you find it as an adjuvant, you find it in a lot of things in your environment, and
Yeah,
it
you
goes
should-
into
yeah.
your body. So people who have Alzheimer's, right, autism, have high rates of aluminum in their brain. In other words, they have a tinfoil hat.
So
So
now
that's-
you're saying you went from
That's really where the
autism isn't
conspiracy
real,
goes to.
autism is caused by aluminum hats.
It's about your brain and the aluminum in the brain to make people dumb, right? It's to make so conspiracy theorists are labeled dumb, right? And so the aluminum goes in your brain, right, and it makes you dumb.
That's a really important one, actually.
Illuminati confirmed.
Dad joke.
Here to break
You
the
know,
news.
I'll
to
do
you.
it.
Where's
That's
the
a
tab
good
on the full screen? You're slipping.
Oh shit! EBTX
That's a homebrew.
beat you, huh?
That's a homebrew,
Aluminum's a
by
big
the
one.
way. That comes from me. I created that conspiracy theory. That's my own. homebrew.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you can't just create a conspiracy, dude.
I did.
I
did that.
Whoa.
The way
You
it says
You win this
Whoa.
round.
It's the
EBT.
miter, the fish head.
I can do this. I didn't know that. All right, cool. I can go back to back. No, EBT. I'll come back.
No.
No. Oh, well, what? Only give us one view. I don't know. Here's my back. Oh, he's coming back. Dude, I don't know.
EBTX takes the round for this one.
All right.
He put
Can't
some
even get
time
it
into
in.
that.
Can't even get it in the camera.
Oh. See,
So-
what do you
Provo, are you saying I'm more artistic now that I'm wearing this aluminum hat?
No, he's saying you have Alzheimer's.
This gets into
Let's
aluminum.
let's not get Alzheimer's. That's the goal. That's all. That's a goal.
Who
for
are
all of us.
you? Like, where
Let's
am
not
I?
get Alzheimer's. We can all
What's my
avoid
name?
this. Everyone here, we can avoid this situation from here. We can do this. It's not going to happen. Anyhow,
Anyhow, let's continue.
Yeah, play the damn Trump speech.
Let's
Which
just
one?
watch this. And
The
it'll
one,
just
play the drum.
one from 2 hours ago.
oh, so he's got to put a link in there. Provo gets
All
very
right,
good.
all right. I'll
It
get
has been the private chat yet, but now that I'm
I'll
in
get it,
there,
I'll
it's
get it.
already. Guys, I've ignored somehow a lot of comments. See, there's 115 comments.
Yeah, we got to
Ignore.
step it up, guys.
I'm-
Let's go.
I'm sorry, guys.
We got
Is it time
75
to
people
go?
on my channel watching. Let's go.
Uh-oh. Is it time to end it?
No, I got to freaking reverse my cameras. Was there? Boom. Now I'm back this way. Hey. Anyhow,
Oh, snap. You went from
like
lefty to righty.
this is like a sin in original cinema, is to reverse the flip of you can't do the 180 because it messes with the eye somehow. But this is a perfect 180, and there's nothing in old cinema about that. Is there a link in the private chat yet?
I'm copying it right now. I'm on this damn.
No, I just
I'm
wanna
on the
make sure I'm not-
Chromebook. You can't just copy and paste. So it's taking.
Weird.
You have to like hit that share button and then copy link.
If
I'm not
I
used to
ever
that
got
yet.
a Chromebook, it's like Google already has everything. Is that the opinion there?
There we go. It's in there.
Google already has everything when you
I
get
have
a
the
Chromebook.
I have the Chromebook. I have the Pixel phone. Whoa.
Whoa, what is happening?
Oh, shit. EBTX just
Oh,
steps it up.
Winning
What
this
is
round.
it?
Wins the second round.
Whoa,
Oh, wait, I
win
don't have
the
to do
last
that. I have to do
round, too.
this. It's so
Fuck.
simpler. Wow. Boom.
Just destroying.
What is
all
this?
my
What is that?
props here, EBTX. That is dope.
Can Trump win in 2024?
Hey, EBTX, are you applying for an archaic children's novel?
I'm scared.
What is it? What is this? Is this like an Illuminati face masks covering?
He killed him. He's wearing his face now.
Hey, brothers.
He still has he's CGI features.
I'm gonna go depart. I'm gonna leave you guys to cook your content. God bless you. Hey, Truther Cop, thank you for letting me on
Provo
your panel.
Kid, be well.
Be well. CBO, be well. That dog with the tinfoil hat, be well. And of course, BurnEye.
Doggo wins. Doggo wins.
Stay blessed.
And EBT, just keep being yourself, dude.
See,
Never
my problem with
change.
you, Provo Kid.
I don't want to hear now. I rage quit.
Yeah, I know. Is it? You know, he's already Provo King, and he doesn't even know. It's
Provo King, get it?
You know. He, you know, I'm just following through with his thing there.
They got all the damn masks, hats,
We got-
toys, dog. Well, there's all
Red
kinds
is
of
like,
stuff going on
shit,
in that room
I'm
now.
gonna get charged with animal cruelty.
Masks on dogs? No,
Making
that's
teacher
fine.
wearing aluminum
You should
hat.
muzzle your dog. You should strap duct tape across his face.
Ray Hassa said finally.
According to
do
2020
bondage to my
protocol.
dog.
Excuse me. That's totally inappropriate. I'm not a veterinarian. I wouldn't do it to my anything. So I don't know why we're doing it to ourselves. But that's you know.
Okay, I got
Neither
another
here
one. I got another one we can talk about. Is
Yeah, please.
the government banning the light bulbs, and now you can only get an LED light bulb.
See, I thought this shit already happened.
And how you
I thought it did too, but it
get
must have
the
been
efficient LED light bulbs
Must have
either
been
that never
fully
burn out.
phased
They
in.
don't use that much electricity.
so they're forcing you now to buy the LED light bulb.
Most of the LEDs are cheap and shitty though, and they do burn out
they
like
suck.
just as they burn out just as much as fucking Edison bulbs.
There's still light bulbs running from the
Don't burn
1800s today.
But then there's the Saudi ones. They like got
It's
the
the
patent
flicker
or
rate.
something for
They
ones
need that
don't
flicker
burn out.
rate.
Is that what it is? They want you on that LED.
Mm-hmm.
You got flicker rate you.
And sound of shame, I actually have to join the StreamYard again to end streaming it on my own services because I was harvesting off this content. Thank you again.
Oh, just let it ride, dude.
Well, I'm gonna go start. my
Provo
own-
don't trust us.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
He had to eat his rage quit to come back. So
He's
now
trying to control the narrative.
what
He
his
knows we're gonna
problem
talk
is.
shit about him now that he's gone.
Provo.
I can't let it ride, dude. I gotta just be safe. I don't know what these streets are like when I leave. Hey, God bless you all. I do rage quit.
Where's Rusty?
You know,
Be well.
blessings.
A salute before you quit is not a rage quit, by the way.
That's official language, I believe.
For salute.
Yeah, so look at Trump.
Because I respect and am happy and am not rage quitting.
A salute. Absolutely.
Saluting.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not a rage quit.
Get
Absolutely not a rage
now,
quit.
get.
Now get on. All right,
Get
this
on,
is the link you
Iowa.
provided earlier, CBO, right? At
What?
Chalkbodyoutline. Fox News. Donald Trump delivers remarks. Oh, this is 2 hours long.
Well, just
Where are we
like
going?
go, just kind of play something in the
What?
middle. But this was so after the New York thing, then he flew back
What do you
home.
think it
and
is?
He gave this.
Well, that's the
He
thing
did
when you own
not.
your own private jets is like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm arrested, but I'm flying around in my Airbus.
So that took him 3 hours, 4 hours to get from
And
New
get
York
through
to
the
Florida.
DMV in
I think
3
it's a
hours.
Boeing. I don't think it's an Airbus. I think he flies Boeing, but
Fair enough. Fair enough.
might be wrong.
The motherfucker was on a green screen doing
The
that
Boeing,
shit in New
Boeing
York.
757.
He flew by green screen from New York City to Florida. Problem solved.
He's still in the White House right now. Actually, he never left, and he's just green screening.
He's in
everything.
the
Exactly.
real White House.
Trump is
And-
just in the basement.
Mar-a-Lago
of
is the White
running
House, guys.
everything.
Are you not? Have you not been following along?
Mars, Mar-a-Lago, Mars.
This is what they don't want you to know, guys.
This is what I talk about when I went to
Trump
DC.
is
You
in
can't
the
see the
real
White House
White
anymore.
House.
It's not there anymore. It's gone.
No, you guys are
It's
so
disappeared.
mistaken.
Mandela effect.
We know there's green screens. We know there's projectors. Trump is in the real White House. Biden is in the fake one.
The
Who
stage,
cares
the
what
White
that
House
means?
stage, yeah.
That's why it's all locked up and they put the fences up. It all makes sense now.
Only at the
Castle
real
Rock,
White House.
Castle Rock stage or whatever it was.
And the unsealed indictment.
That's why they put all the trees around the White House so you can't see it no more.
Be smiley. I've seen you in comments for years. It's a very I've seen you for like 3 or 4 years in different comments. It's an odd
OG.
experience.
He's a real one, yeah.
Release
Like
the laptop.
Before any of this. They'll release the crackhead. That's hilarious. Because one of the things that some Trump's faction, a small, unaffiliated with any other group that says, hey, release the Kraken. It was like a joke within some people. And they made it work for a moment. And then, they released the Kraken. It was on some dude's jacket in the convoy. And we went down to, I don't know if you heard of this guy. He was the first person in 150 years or so banned from government office officially. A county commissioner that I met.
And that's what they're trying to do to Trump.
That's what they're trying to do to
Predictive
Trump.
programming.
Predictive programming. We got Jim Bob. We got Carl. Is Carl?
Are we listening to Trump's?
Jim Bob is Carl.
Is Jim Bob? Jim Bob is Carl.
We solved
It's
the
very
mystery.
possible. I've never seen them in the same place at once. It's absolutely true.
Play Trump. Play Trump. Just play a minute of it.
Oh yeah.
So he really went back to Mar-a-Lago? Is that really the story?
Yep. Official fiction. Partner.
Weird.
Just skip to like somewhere in the middle. Oh damn! What is that? It's got the green beam.
Project
the green turns to magenta.
Oh my god!
Oh,
damn!
That's the way.
It's like a transition. Even his skin color is a transition of color. What is that?
He's got
That is
the
a
wing.
green
He's got the angel wings behind him.
That's a fake Trump. Fake Trump.
It's the red tie Trump.
Red tie Trump.
That's clone Trump for sure.
He's lost some weight.
Nothing was said wrong. In fact, at the end of the call,
I can't hear it.
Mugshot.
Or I can't. I don't know if you guys
believe
can.
it till I see a mugshot.
No, it's probably this might be the issue that I was assuming would exist. Is the
What?
sound issue when if I mute my mic,
Just turn it up.
It should give you a share audio option for the sharing the video. Yeah, it should give
so you
you.
can't hear it at all.
Yeah, we can hear it.
It's
Just
just
with
low.
an echo while you're unmuted, but
It's
then
low.
when you mute, it mutes the sound too, which is weird because it should give you the option to share audio
Right, because
and mute
the
yourself.
issue is in the echo cancellation. But then
Very
I also
low.
have the mute. I think.
Someone wants to come in. I'm dropping that link. I don't know who this person is.
If I turn that off, that's gonna be a nightmare immediately. Yeah.
Turn it up.
Yeah. It's all the way up on my end.
Oh,
On the
okay.
TV screen.
Did you know that apparently mega means witch king or witch or something?
MAGA. Yep.
Yeah, well, I found that out in my comments yesterday. I was like, oh snap.
Does my TV screen's volume make a difference when I play it?
If you leave it unmuted, yes.
case was brought only to interfere with the upcoming 2024 election,
That's half decent.
and it should be dropped.
It's awful.
Then you have a radical left lunatic known as a bomb thrower who is harassing hundreds of my people day after day over the boxes hoax. You know, the boxes hoax, as we call it. Just so everyone knows, I come under what's known as the Presidential Records Act, which was designed and approved by Congress long ago just for this reason. Under the act, I'm supposed to negotiate with NARA, the National Archives and Records Administration, which as of this date is a radical left troublemaking organization that red flags the Constitution of the United States and the Bill of Rights as dangerous and triggering. Can you imagine? This is what we have to deal with. But there is no criminality under the Presidential Records Act. That is not what it's all about. We were negotiating in very good faith, proper way, in order to return some or all of the documents that
This is not the real Trump. This is not the real Trump that you're watching right now. The real Trump is right here with you right now. That's right. The black Trump is right here, right now. Nobody loves the black people more than black Trump, okay? Okay, I'm here. Get in, losers. We're going to make America great again, okay?
Oh
We're down
my
here
God.
in Mar-a-Lago. We're going
It's
to make
amazing.
America great again.
But I'm ending the stream on my bigger channel, so EBT doesn't get me
Brennan's
canceled.
getting scared. He's like,
Still live on BurnEye.
Why are you scared of Black Trump? Black Trump is literally the greatest person in the entire world.
Does that
Okay.
make me racist by ending it on one stream because Black Trump appeared? Leave your answer.
This is clearly the